So I remember the insight that I was talking to my boy about as we just kind of look to the corner. The insight was, so I've lived in this house for about 8 years, and like I don't know if this is true or not, but I feel like my life just kind of stagnated. And I thought that being in this wide open home, not wide open home, but just a really nice home. I've never lived on my own in such a nice place. And again, this might not be nice to you, but it's really nice to me, and I've appreciated it every day. But I've lived here for 8 years, and you'd think it would just be like a bouncing off point, a place to evolve and get better and improve myself and all this stuff. But I found that I stagnated, I plateaued, I just was not motivated. I didn't do anything. This was it for me. And now that all of this has kind of been taken away from me, there's a sense of excitement, maybe, of okay, I can finally move on. It's a kick in the butt, and anyway, I'm getting into a lot of challenges, or I'm going to be facing some challenges, and lifestyle change and everything, and yet I think it's going to be good for me. So it's just a really weird thing that I didn't realize would happen to me. It's not what I thought would happen to me. Being in this house, I thought it would be motivating, but oddly, it just wasn't. So I'm going to have to maybe analyze that and figure that part of my brain out, to be comfortable and yet grow. Or maybe that's an oxymoron.Maybe you can't grow unless you're uncomfortable, growing pain. So again, just interesting interesting insight on kind of what I'm experiencing. So anyway, this is the last day in this home. I packed up everything, multiple trips. I've got 2 storage units full of stuff. That's a whole other story I've got insights about. But anyway, I will go to work, and then I'm going to come home, or I'm calling this home. So I'm going to come here after work and get the last bit into my car and do a walkthrough, and hopefully it's going to be good enough to get my deposit back and move on. I'll be living with family since the economy is kind of weird, and so I've been fortunate enough to have family that is willing to help me. So anyway, challenge for me, now it's a challenge for them, but I hope we can work together, and that somehow whatever I'm going through can benefit them somehow. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, there's my, not hoard mentality, but there's just my mentality of life for the day. So anyway, thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you later.